300. What's the deal? It's your folks, Shaka. Wanted to share my thoughts with y'all real quick. Y'all, I wanted to speak on a Snowfall scene, okay? But I also wanted to speak about a bigger issue, okay? Because it's a reflection of, it is in close relation to something that is going on in reality, okay? And so that's why I'm making this video. But I believe that it was episode 7, okay? I believe that it was episode 7 of Trashfall. I mean Snowfall, where if y'all been following the series, the uncle, he was on the hunt for the dude Peaches. Now, I've been calling him Bubbles or whatever, but yeah, the guy's name was Peaches or whatever. And so, long story short, he had ended up getting into this house, and it was full of like these addicts and stuff like that, right? And there was a moment where he had looked at a so-called other guy, okay, and he had one of those things just sitting there in his arm or whatever. And right there, it was almost kind of like the uncle had his moment all of a sudden, okay? This show is about 5 seasons long. And of all of the things, he done seen shootouts, he done seen some of the worst stuff. He done been a part of shootouts, but him seeing this somehow just changes his whole view of things, okay? And so, why am I talking about this though? It's not because of how silly the scene was, like a lot of scenes in Snowfall, but it speaks to a bigger issue. I asked myself, man, now why would they have a scene like that, okay? Because when you think about it from a logical standpoint, it's just silly. But when you look at what's going on with some of those other people in reality, it makes sense as to why they would put that in there. Because listen, man, today, if somebody decided to pick that stuff up and take on that lifestyle to get paid, y'all, it ain't like back in the day, you dig? Okay, today, they ain't gonna be picking up that girl, all right, that baby powder. They ain't picking that up. They gonna be picking up that Finny, okay? They gonna be picking up that that other man's ice. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're gonna be picking up to make money out here. Those are the lucrative hustles when it comes to the streets. You know what I'm saying? And so that is a serious problem for them. For real, for real. If anybody that, is really familiar with the game and stuff like that, y'all can remember when Pablo and all these type of dudes was coming up from Central America, and they would really be bringing nothing but them birds, you know what I'm saying? They would have maybe a pea of the bud and stuff like that. That's how they would do it, right? But nowadays, they treat that powder stuff like how they treat the bud. You know what I'm saying? When you be seeing all these cases and stuff like that, almost all the time, it's a large amount of that other stuff, and it's a smaller amount of that one stuff when these people are caught with these things. And that's what's going on. I mean, just check this out.
Buena Park police score a serious drug bust, including enough fentanyl to kill more than 4.5 million people. That's what they said when they found more than 20 pounds of fentanyl Keep in mind, it only takes as little as 2 milligrams to kill one person. Police found that, plus 820 pounds of meth, 190 pounds of cocaine. When they busted 36-year-old Edgar Alfonso Lamas and 53-year-old Carlos Raigosa Paredes as they left a Buena Park house last month. The two already pled guilty, and they go back to court next month.
I mean, so y'all, and these cases are happening like clockwork, y'all. They happening all the time. And you know, that's a problem for them, man. That's a serious problem for them. Because what we're seeing today, this is no longer an epidemic where we are at. You know, we have kind of evolved, and thank goodness we're growing out of that, at least. You know, we can say that. And that has a lot to do with us just growing up, millennial generations on down, growing up saying, man, I'm not gonna be that kind of head, that crackhead. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that. Because we've had too many images and experiences of what that life is like. You know what I'm saying? And we've also, many of us have been victims of that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So we are out of it. But what's happening now is these other people are picking this up. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't built to live through this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So what you find is that they're putting these type of images in shows like Snowfall, okay? That are supposed to be centered around us and the problems with us, and we expect that at the end of the day, there's a brighter day in the show, but that ain't what's happening. What you see going on in the show is this is where we decide to want to change. The uncle literally gave up his whole lifestyle doing that stuff just because he seen that, okay? And that's kind of just like what we see. And so I just wanted to speak on that because that's something that we got to pay attention to. Because when you think a little deeper about it as to why they would do something like that, it's always, man, a part of a bigger picture, okay? That they try to make invisible to us, but oftentimes plays on our subconscious and then comes up forth. And these are also ways that they do things to make us be more concerned about what's going on with them, which is not the most important thing. What's the most important thing is what is going on with us. And like I told y'all, the reason for that is because we are the example of the human race, okay? No matter what this most recent history tells you, okay? And that's just what I believe. I'm gonna keep it there, comment below. Like this information, y'all. Hit the sub button and the bell. We dropping shit y'all like. It's your folks, Shaka the Urban Philosopher. I'm out. It's 300.